Hello, listeners, and welcome to the 8th episode of the Otafest Podcast. I'm Jay.
I'm Dio.
I'm Alfred.
And here we are. We're going to talk about some summer anime predictions. We're going to talk about some game game releases that are coming out right now. And this episode today is brought to you by Mithril Wigs. They're a Canadian cosplay wig retailer, and we'll give you a little bit more information about them soon. But for now, let's move on to Otafest news real quick.
Okay, so first off, anyone who came to us at SuruCon and visited us up in the community hall there, thank you very much for coming to see us. You might have seen me around, you might have seen Jay around. We really love SuruCon. It's a nice small town con, and yeah, I had a lot of fun this year. Did you have fun this year?
Yeah,
it was
really
a great time.
All three of us were there, so yeah, it was really good. So yeah, our next convention it will be Nishikaze, held at the U of L in Lethbridge. And their first day is going to be a Matsuri, and their second day will be just the normal Nishikaze stuff. And they are on May Long Weekend.
Yeah.
Our old stomping
I remember
grounds.
May Long Weekend.
I remember May Long Weekend.
It's kind of strange, to be totally honest, because I'm like, part of me is like, con?
Yeah.
Yeah, like part of me is
it's
like...
con, but it's the wrong con. That's the...
Whoa.
Okay.
But our con is 44 days away.
Oh, jeez. Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Trust me, I've got a lot of work to get done. I'm sure we all have
I'm
work to
feeling
get
the
done.
cause stress now.
It really sucks because I just picked up a full-time job like recently, and like it's the timing could not have been worse. But real life calls.
Otafest is your full-time job.
No, don't say that.
Yeah.
I'm not paid for it, so it's not a job. It's
None of us are paid for it. That's the best
exactly,
part.
exactly.
We're all volunteers.
As much as I wish I could be paid for it, that will probably never happen. Anyways, so visit us in Nishikaze. Pre-purchase your early bird discounted 3-day passes for $55 at otafest.com until July 20th. And
June 20th.
Sorry, June 20th, not July 20th.
Yeah, if you wait till July 20th, you're not going to Otafest 2016.
Oh, also, just a FYI for anyone who may not be in the loop, do not show up at the University of Calgary on May Long Weekend.
You'll be alone.
You know what?
alone.
You can. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to stop you, but I'm going to point and laugh at you.
I mean, Otafest isn't going to be there.
No, well, actually, yeah, never mind. I'll be chilling at Nishikaze. Actually, I'm undecided on Nishikaze. I don't know if I can go.
No, we're not. None of us are going to be at Nishikaze.
I might be, but
Friday?
Not the Friday.
Saturday?
It'll probably be a day trip. But the
Are
last
you
time.
sure?
Oh no! Wait, that thing's on Sunday, Jay.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't do that.
Okay,
man.
fine. Anyways, we also have.
We've got plans.
We've got plans. Anyways, let's move on to guest announcements. So our latest guest announcement: we have local voice actors coming in. These are people who are Albertans. Some of them even Calgarians.
Yeah,
some of them even
what?
more local than that. They're a part of the Otafest crew.
Amazing.
Yeah.
No, crazy.
We've got some real cred.
First off, Brennan Hunter is back. He was Tien in Dragon Ball Z. He is Oob in GT. He's Hisoka in Hunter x Hunter. He is Dr. O in Cardfight Vanguard. We love Brendan Hunter. I can't talk today.
Tongue twisters.
Yeah,
It's totally cool.
we love Brendan Hunter here at Otafest, and we wish him welcome back. Caitlin Medrick, Maihime Mayotome. She was Mikoto, and she's Pan in Dragon Ball GT. And our two local guests, Nathan Hunt, Nancy
Ultra local.
Ultra local.
They are, or maybe were, because I'm not really sure about the status right now, but they have been guest handlers for us in the past.
Yeah, Nathan Hunt and Nancy C2.
Yeah, they've been with us at Otafest as staff members for at least 5 years.
Right.
Nathan for way more than that. Nancy, I don't know for how long, or not as long. But yeah, they've recently picked up some voice acting gigs. So we wish the best of luck to them, and we'll hopefully be having some chats with them on the podcast pretty soon.
I believe Nancy is also in Cardfight Vanguard, so
I know Nathan is
also on Cardfight.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
so cool. It's
That's-
like the
okay.
Calgary squad.
That's awesome that some of our Otafest staff members are now voice actors.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. But I think they're actually still working for us during that weekend. So they're literally going to swap badges at some point during the weekend. They're gonna have staff.
They are guest handlers.
So they're gonna be guest handling, and then they enter the panel room, and then we're gonna give them a guest pass. And the moment they walk back out, we're gonna give them back their Otafest staff badge.
Quick, take care of our other guests.
Yeah, that's literally what's going to happen. But anyways, come visit them. You can ask them any questions you have about the local voice acting scene and how to get into voice acting, and have them inspire you, because there is is hope for you, all those wannabe aspiring voice actors out there.
Yeah.
That you can go from community peon to
from recording in your basement to recording in a slightly better basement.
A slightly better basement.
Or a bigger basement.
Or even the Otafest Podcast studio, i.e. Jay's living room.
Hey, it's a good living room.
It is a nice living room. I do like it.
It's comfy.
Exactly.
Anyways,
to cuddle.
Enough about Otafest and voice actors. What are we talking about today?
So I thought we'd start out with some summer 2016 anime predictions, because I don't know if you've noticed, but even though today's a little bit on the dreary side, we're definitely hitting summer right now. We've been hitting high 20s. It's been good weather.
It's been hot. I was sweating.
I'm ready for some
Surukon.
I'm ready for some
was,
summer. I'm ready for some summer anime. I'm ready for some summer shenanigans in general, man.
Well, actually, a couple months ago at this point, we did a spring preview. So do you want to kick off a bit on how many of those spring shows did you actually watch?
I watched a lot of them. I got a lot.
Alexis
to say.
is probably the one who watched them.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch them because I never have.
Dio/Alexis.
I'm the resident weeaboo. What did I watch? Yeah, that's what I'm good for. What did I watch this season that was really good? I watched Boku no Hero Academia, which was
Did you?
Really good. Yeah,
what is that?
Really cute. So it is I don't know if you know, but the Naruto manga ended quite a while ago.
Sad.
Not
End
really.
of an era.
Yeah, it kind of is. And so the manga that replaced that one in serialization was Boku no Hero Academia. And it's kind of like a superhero anime where...
well, it literally translates to My Hero School.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like
So it's like Fly High, the anime.
I guess so.
Yeah. It's really good. It's all about how almost everybody in this society has a superpower, and then the main character is this one underdog guy who has no superpower from birth, and then he wants to be a hero.
Naruto right there.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. It's just really cute. It's beautifully animated. I love it.
Did you what was the one that we were really psyched about? What was it? Studio Trigger's
Kiznaiver.
How did that turn out?
So far it's interesting. It's not. I mean, I wasn't super hyped about it, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm not super invested yet.
It's not really grabbing you yet.
Yeah,
I heard a lot of praise for it, like it was the second coming of Evangelion. But
it's very beautiful. I wouldn't call it the second coming of.
That's
Eva,
asking a lot.
Yeah, because Raxophon was that. Anyways, what else do we?
I watched. We reviewed. We talked about Joker Game.
Joker Game was one. Did you watch? Oh, well, tell us a little bit about Joker Game, but I actually have another question after that.
So Joker Game was the anime that we were talking about. That's the one set in World War II with the spies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That one, it's interesting. It's very much episodic in the sense that each episode, it kind of follows one spy and their sort of mission.
Could you say that each episode, I'm sure it probably wraps up to be more... all pulled together at the end?
Yeah, it seems to pull, there seems to be an overarching story, but it's very much each episode is more or less...
standalone?
Yeah, it's almost its own standalone
That's
kind
cool.
of thing.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I like it.
You don't see that often.
It's interesting.
Right.
That's very much an American style presentation.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, there's a lot of Monster of the Week type animes where it's every episode is kind of self-contained, right?
Yeah.
But I think that
this is
Joker has a little bit more depth to it
than
your Monster of the Week kind of.
Yeah, because every week you're pretty much in a new setting with a new sort of main character.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's actually sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I really like it.
Did you watch that? I can't remember the title now. The one where it's
Bungo Stray Dogs, I think, is the one you're thinking of.
No,
no,
it has to do with girls.
Girls.
Oh, the sailor, the sailor one.
Let me.
Yes,
High
the
School
sailor
Fleet.
one.
High School Fleet.
Yeah, High School Fleet.
I actually have been watching that every week, and it surprised me.
In a good
way.
I mean, you sound
so
happy about it, but it could be bewildered and kind of WTF.
So I was expecting this very sort of cheesy slice of life, woo, we're high school girls on a boat, yay, here's some boobies type thing. No, the first episode threw you into a classic World War II style ship battle where they're shooting turrets and stuff.
That's kind of cool.
It's been focused mostly on ship drama.
There's so many ways to put that.
Yeah, ship drama.
I mean boat drama.
Nice boat.
I mean, it still has it still has its anime things.
Battleship
Like they had a beach episode last week, which was actually not too bad. And like there seems to be an overarching sort of like subplot of like a virus or like some sort of zombification by a virus.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't really know too much about that, but it seems like so. I mean, the show opens up where all the girls are on the boat and they're on a training exercise, and they get attacked and they fight back.
Oh, surprise!
Yeah, they get attacked and they fight back, and they're marked as defectors, and they keep getting into recurring battles because they're marked as defectors.
The one anime from that list that we had, I actually watched was Macross Delta. And
How was it?
Okay,
you go first.
How do you feel?
Because
about
I like
Macross?
it, and
I actually
Alfred doesn't like it.
No, I don't know how I feel about it.
I like it.
I do.
Do you
I do
hate
like
it?
No,
Would you recommend it to somebody?
maybe.
Because
I
I think
like it.
I personally feel like that's usually a good indicator. Would you recommend it to someone?
Right.
If you have comparable shows in the same genre, would that be the one where you're like, you should watch that one?
The thing about Macross is that again, it's gone.
Kudos.
Yeah, it's gone back and forth on the crazy scale.
This one's
right?
really crazy.
This one is crazy. So like the first
okay.
the first episode, you're like, oh, this is like kind of it's just a crappy idol drama, right?
Yeah.
With some jets thrown.
We don't
in.
have enough of those.
Yeah, it's a crappy idol drama with some like fighter pilots thrown in, and then all of a sudden they like those two elements just like come together in like a beautiful way.
Yeah, in like a beautiful harmony.
Like
it's great.
Like there's a
love it.
freaking terrorist attack or something.
Yeah.
And then like
Goddamn terrorists.
no, and then there's an idol concert on top of like jets while they're like fighting. It's actually crazy
It's
awesome.
so cool. Like I
Yeah.
love it, and the music is great.
The music's really good,
Characters
yeah.
are
Like
lovable.
I came up with like an AU just now where it's idol terrorists in a battle, like essentially like a battle of the bands competition against like American Idol.
Now I'm a few.
Wait,
Oh my god.
versus American or terrorists idols.
I'm a few episodes behind, so
Okay.
I think I need to like watch a little more to cast judgment. But it's like the first couple episodes I watched, I did like them, but I also felt really conflicted. But I mean, like that's how I felt at the beginning of Macross 7, which is another show on the crazy scale.
Yeah. I'll have
So
to try that one because I really like it.
yeah, that one. You like Delta?
I really like it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Really.
Like I'm really enjoying it. Like the music is great. The first couple episodes I was like, and like I'm caught up now, and I'm just like every week I'm like, I want more of this. I want
Cool.
more singing.
Okay, yeah, that's how I felt with Frontier, where it was
Yeah.
like initially I was like, this is not Macross. This feels
That's
really
fair.
weird, and then it's like all of a sudden it's like, holy crap, this is Macross.
Well,
yeah.
maybe just maybe they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It sounds like it just, but sometimes it just takes you a little while to get roped in.
Like they've kind of done in the most recent episodes, they're kind of pulling back towards like your typical like space opera type drama where you see the drama between warring nations and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I like this.
I like
I'm into
that too.
this. So
That's good.
Okay, moving on from spring though, we're moving to summer. So
Yes, because we've got, like I said, like it feels like summer, so I think it's a good time to start talking about some summer 2016 stuff. We might delve
the
into
cherry
a little
blossoms
bit more.
are falling.
not here.
No, it's freaking like the pollen from like the
Yes, there's
the
for the lack
poplar
of better
trees.
words, there's so much tree semen around. It's not even funny. But I think for Alfred, especially, and photographers everywhere, like cosplay photographers everywhere,
Yeah.
It's pretty.
it makes for a really good photo shoot.
Yeah, we found a cherry blossom tree
Surucon.
up at Surucon, and
Yeah.
we might have killed it just by shaking the thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't violent. I'm not a violent man.
Anyways,
But yeah, okay. Let's. I pulled up some new 2016 stuff for the summer. There, it's just a little bit of everything from each genre. Like, by no means is this a comprehensive list of all the stuff that's coming out, and I can't even I can't recommend these things because I don't know if they're going to be good. But we're going to see if we might even like the description and see what we're thinking about it.
yeah, you picked some interesting ones from what I can see.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of everything from each genre. I wanted to start off with one called 91 Days. It's produced by Studio Shuka. It's classified as a drama anime. It sounds like there's a little bit of mystery and some mafia. Like it's definitely set in a slightly real world kind of situation. And the synopsis that we have, we pulled them from like AniChart and My Anime List.
This starts out really awesome and then descends into typical anime BS.
Yes. So the time is 1920, 5 years after national prohibition law took place at a city called Laurel in the United States. which probably doesn't exist.
No.
Main character Aviolo. Aviolio?
Avolio.
Arrives to join the Vampiro family mafia. Vampiro. Family mafia. Undercover in order to seek revenge of killers who killed his parents. He's the next Batman. and brother. He kills the revenge of killers who killed his parents and brother in this mafia.
This has been put through Google Translate. I can guarantee this.
Yes.
Killing starts kill.
Yes,
Killing
literally.
starts
I don't make this up. It's what it said. I pulled it directly from their site. It says a killing starts kills.
Are you serious?
So it's kind of like almost like saying like people die when they are killed. Revenge starts new revenge. A story of vengeance and sorrow starts now.
That sounds
Okay, yeah, it
edgy.
sounded cool, and then it just kind of like descended.
If you took out the middle part, it would probably sound better.
Yeah.
Like right after like the main character, like when I hit main character Aviolio. Damn it. I knew I said it wrong again.
Well, it sounds like Bacano mashed with Prohibition
Yeah.
and like gangsters in 1920.
And I could do that.
I like the whole gangster
Yeah,
thing.
but
I usually like
the thing
mafia
about Bacano,
animes.
Bacano was awesome not because of the setting, but because of the writing and the
Yeah.
plot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This.
It has
The
to be
art-
written well.
First of all, it's an original. It's not an original anime. There is a manga of it, I
Okay.
believe, but it is original work. It's not based off anything else. I think there's real potential from some of the screenshots that we've seen. It definitely has a darker look to it, of course. Like I said, it's classified as a drama anime, so it's got darker undertones and things like that.
Yeah.
But it does definitely descend into your immediate anime bullshit
Territory,
territory real quick in that synopsis. But I would say I
I'll
might
check it
watch.
out.
I might watch like 2 episodes and see what it feels like. Basically,
Yeah.
I don't know how well it would like. It really
don't
has to
know.
have a really strong hook, though.
Yeah.
That didn't hook me in at all personally. But anyways,
It's okay.
give it a shot if it's your thing.
Yeah, like again, these are just like some basic recommendations that we found, and
I don't even have art. Like Jay and Dio actually have the art and posters, and I don't have anything. I just have the synopses.
Yeah. Here you go.
we can get you got. There's the poster.
Okay,
It's
all
right there. It's really cool.
Here, you two should share it.
Again, that's 91 days. It looks all right.
Yeah, that looks like Bacano. Like
Yeah.
just straight up. Okay, moving on.
Second one that people might like, it's called Relife. It's made by TMS Entertainment.
God, this synopsis right now is
For
like
Relife?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's classified as a romance and school
Oh, boy.
and slice of life show. It's definitely probably got some light haremness in it and maybe some fan service into it. But the premise is really, really basic, which I kind of like. I don't know how well they'll stick to it in that way, like how honest they'll stay to the idea, but it's something that everyone can relate to. It says the story follows Kaizaki Arata, a 27-year-old jobless man. Oh, that's so
boy.
real.
Yeah.
No,
Jeez.
not me. I mean, I'm employed. And,
Yeah, I just got a full-time job. So
but I'm just saying, like, 27-year-old jobless man, ouch, who fails at every job interview he had after quitting
my
his last
God.
company.
Jeez.
His life changes after he meets Yoake Ryu of the Re-Life Research Institute, who offers him a drug that can change his appearance to 17 years old and to become a subject in an experiment for 1 year. Thus, he begins his life as a high school student once more.
Okay, so it's not even that he becomes a 17-year-old.
He
He
looks
just
that. He has to
go
looks
back-
17.
And he has to go back to high. Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
I don't think I could do that.
No.
I don't hate. Like, I don't want to destroy high schoolers with all like the burning desire in my heart or something. But I don't think I could just handle a year with high schoolers as one of them. It'd be something different if I were like a teacher or some administrative role, but I could not pretend to be a high schooler.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
I think what I would do would probably just be go back and ace all my tests.
Yeah, I would do
That's
that
about
too.
it.
Actually, you know what? I
Like,
wouldn't
if I
mind
had
going
no
back
choice.
to. I wouldn't mind going back to my high school because it was a self-directed learning, so I didn't have to go to class. It wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, no, versus
I don't have to stick in classes. I don't have to be around all the little social groups and kids who think they're all that. and I know way better.
Versus for me though, like I don't know, maybe I've been preparing my whole life for something like this because I still have all my tests and papers and stuff from,
so you're just like
from high school.
You keener Asian.
Yeah.
You terrible.
I would ace all my tests though.
I would just be like, can
Do you still
you
have
undo
textbooks?
it?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys still have
I
any
still
of
have
your
my
textbooks?
I still have my university textbooks. They're
okay, but you didn't you finished university only recently.
Yeah, no, but it's my $3,000 TV stand. Yeah.
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 I feel that.
So
sadness.
It's sitting right underneath my my $10,000 piece of paper. So.
Yeah,
excellent.
I feel that too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't cash the real cash.
Yeah,
dollars.
no cash value.
Yeah.
Well, it's paying off now.
So there you go.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
exactly.
Like I said, I kind of like the premise in a way where it's something that everyone talks about. You're like,
This
what
is
would you do if you were
almost
14 again, or something like that?
Yeah.
I think people would like this just because
It's relatable.
Erased just ended.
That's right.
Yeah,
Right,
that's true.
and
it just did that.
Erased had a pretty similar like plot point where it involved like quote unquote time travel.
Yeah.
Right. So I think this would be popular just if people want more of something like that.
But it definitely
more
sounds a little bit
lighthearted.
sweeter than
Yeah, Erased was sweet at points, but it was also like
Mostly
this
dark.
is
dark and-
this is
yeah.
definitely more on the fluff side of things. But you know what?
That's okay.
Personally speaking, I can never just watch one type of show at a time. I love having 4 or 5 different genres on tap so that like when this show is getting really really dark or this one's really getting emotional and sad, and then I can hop over to a nothing show and be like da 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 da.
Yeah,
and
that's
have a
true.
good time. Like it's being entertained doesn't mean you have to be entertained by only like the sad stuff or
Right.
or the crazy plot stuff, right? So
right.
I would I think I would recommend Real Life just as again.
We haven't
Alfred
even
has a
seen
good
these
point.
shows yet.
No, but I mean, like,
recommending
if
them,
you're
yeah.
right though, like if you've seen Erased and you wanted a little bit more of the same, but maybe a little bit lighter.
Later, yeah.
Yeah.
Real Life sounds.
Well, we don't know
how.
how serious or like funny it's going to be, though, right? So
Just looking at the picture, because I have it in front of me, it
Yeah.
looks like it's going to be a
One
fairly
more.
lighthearted.
lighthearted, but is it like really moe? Like
Yeah,
Heron type?
the art style's pretty moe.
Okay, so
like,
it's probably be like comedy as
yeah,
well. Slice
that's
of
what I'm
life.
thinking too.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh god, this next one.
Okay, so like I said, we aim to inform all of our listeners, and that means appealing to every genre of anime. Well, not every genre. There's some stuff that we just won't talk about. Like we're not going to bring up too much Bible Black stuff, for example, ever.
Hey, Jay, what's Bible Black?
You need Jesus. That's what it is. But anyways, so the next anime we have on tap right here is a sports genre anime. I don't know if
I
this
That's
think-
not no.
I think
I don't
this is
know,
yaoi
it's-
bait. Like that's what I think
it's
this
loosely
is.
well, sports anime in general is yaoi bait, but this is
But
like
this looks like real yaoi bait.
so the
jeez.
name of this anime is called Cheer Danchi. I don't know what that really translates to other than cheer
Cheer
means
boys.
cheer. Oh, boys?
Yeah, Danchi is like a boy.
Cheer Boys.
Great.
Yeah.
It's
Cheer Boys.
produced by Brains Base, which Brains Base actually does some other shows that are not. I was looking into them because I haven't
Yeah.
actually heard of them before. But Brains Base doesn't just do like sports anime.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I guess they decided to expand into the genre. And anyways, we have a really short synopsis, but if you know anything about sports anime, it doesn't really need a long synopsis. It says, the story revolves around members of a cheerleading squad at a men's university.
I don't know what to tell you.
Ladies
They're
and
gonna
men and whatever your interest may be, if you like sports anime,
kiss. They're gonna kiss. Like that's it. I don't know what to tell you. They're gonna
Just-
kiss.
What? Okay, hang on. What's the
I
artwork like?
I
Hang on.
respect. I'm not saying that cheerleading's not a sport. It's definitely very athletic. Like pole dancing's athletic as well, and I would call that a sport as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Holy
If,
crap!
You see? They're gonna kiss.
This
Yeah.
is actually.
sorry, we're just looking at the pictures.
See, I actually thought it would be more of like a comedy, and like they would play it off as like just it's
lighthearted and
No,
basically,
like,
not
like
even
serious.
lighthearted. No, this actually looks like serious, like free or
Yeah.
But that's the thing is like cheerleading.
Yeah.
Even though like I have zero experience in any of it,
It's hard.
Cheerleading is very competitive.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually highly competitive, and I believe that Japanese cheer teams are also very, very competitive.
Well, no,
they're extremely well organized.
That's the thing though. In Japan, cheerleading can also mean ondans, right? Which are
Oh, I guess that's true.
Cheer squads and stuff, but they're a little different than like the American style.
Yeah, we're not thinking like pom poms and
that's what I thought it would be. If, like I imagine like big burly men in like with pom poms and
that would be good.
Stuff.
I would watch
that would be
that.
hilarious.
I would watch that.
Yeah, no, this actually looks like an ondan thing. So actually, yeah.
Do you want to translate what ondan means?
Cheer squad. Cheer squad. Literally, that's what it translates
to. But it's like, again, the cheer squads are a little bit different. They're less pom poms and frilly lace kind of stuff.
But like more motivational, like think like the haka in like
Maori culture.
In Maori culture, or like the haka in like right before rugby matches. It's kind of like that.
It's kind of like that.
But not as crazy intense.
No,
not
it's not
warrior
serious.
Like,
yeah,
but it's very.
Just go freaking play Owendan for the DS and you'll understand what it kind of is. It's just like lots of like
they do some
motivation and drumming and
a lot of
hype you up kind of deal.
Yeah.
So
a lot of rhythmic stuff.
Yeah, so that actually never mind. This now looks kind of interesting because it's like I'm not into sports anime or anything, but like this actually looks like a legit
serious. Like it looks
like I said, the only synopsis I could find was the story revolves around members of a cheerleading squad at a men's university, which probably doesn't give it enough credit.
Yeah,
but at the same time, there's too many sports anime now that like could just be explained the same way, where it's like, I know there's a biking one and a parkour one or something.
Dudes
like
swim,
that, and they could be
dudes run, dudes play volleyball.
Yeah. And basketball, and football.
And it's not nearly as serious.
Yeah, no, but that kind of reads like a laconic summary off of like TV tropes or something. So
yeah.
But anyways, do you think
I'm going to check
an
it
interesting
out?
That's probably going to be a sports
Would you
anime.
watch it?
I would not. I don't like sports animes.
I'm going to watch it.
I'm not into them.
Fair enough. I haven't seen any.
Well, I'm not even into most animes, right? So I don't.
Yeah, I'm the resident weeb here, but I'll check it out.
That's okay.
Yeah. I am an anime watcher, but I'm so sporadic about it.
Yeah,
so,
you're sporadic, whereas I'm very much like I'm the person where I'm like, I sit down at the beginning of the season and I try almost everything.
Yeah.
And then from there, I'm like, okay, I don't really like these.
Yeah.
Whereas I'll wait 2 years.
Yeah. I only watch stuff that's like established, right? Like,
that's
like
fair.
your Gundams, your Macross, right? Like stuff that
you've heard that
I've heard is good enough, right? Or it has like a large enough following.
Yeah.
Right. But like then again, like I'll drop shows in an instant. Like I know what happens if they're erased. So I didn't bother to finish it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Same with like I stopped watching Terrara, even though it was really good. And I just totally dropped even like freaking Attack on Titan. I couldn't make it through like
that's fair.
The halfway point. So
I have problems with Attack on Titan, but we don't have to talk about it.
Anyways, let's not talk about Attack on Titan.
Yeah. No, I'm very much just like I'll watch anything, but like usually I'll keep stuff that is either like at least decent or very good, or I'll keep something that's just so awful I can't look away.
That's fair.
What's next?
The last one that we have on our list right now is Taboo Tattoo. That's produced by JC Staff. It's a mystery / martial arts / comedy. It's definitely slightly more on the lighthearted kind of style and story, it looks like.
Yeah.
But it could, like, I think that, honestly, I feel like it's going to be like, if you watch like Shokugeki no Soma, which was it was the Food Wars anime that came out last year. I feel like it's going to be the martial arts version of that. That's what it feels like. But there's also like, again, there's like some mystery. There's a little bit of intrigue in there. I'll just read the synopsis really quick here, which is Seigi, a martial arts trained middle schooler, because, middle schoolers always train martial arts, often feels driven to protect the weaker people around him. One day he defends a homeless man against some punks, and the man gives him a strange tattoo on his palm in return.
Sweet deal.
Are you sure that needle was clean?
Sweet deal.
I mean, homeless dude given a tattoo. I don't know, man. The tattoo is a secret weapon produced in the arms race between America and the Saracenian Kingdom. I don't know why.
No, Serenistan.
Serenistan? Sorry. The point is, why did they have to use America, but they have to come up with Serenistan?
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, the tattoo is a secret weapon produced in the arms race between those two kingdoms, or countries, I guess. Seigi finds himself in over his head when a powerful girl using the same secret weapon violently pursues him in order to retrieve it. To retrieve it. His skill at martial arts may not be enough to keep him alive, but will he be able to learn how to trigger the power of his tattoo in time?
What is she gonna do? Cut it off and like stitch it onto her?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, like skin transplant. That'd be insane.
What the heck is... Ugh. Okay.
I think that like it says that there's comedy in it. I think it's gonna be like this intro, this synopsis.
It sounds like
it sounds like
tale.
it's gonna be like the first 2 or 3 episodes is gonna be like trying to be intense, and then it's just like, oh, this was a big misunderstanding, and then it's gonna
Mystery,
evolve.
martial arts, and comedy. That's
a weird combination.
Then
of
again,
genres.
that was Samurai Champloo as well. So,
I guess
and
that's true.
And that was great. So,
Taboo Tattoo.
Taboo Tattoo. That looks. I don't know.
I think it sounds like a show that unfortunately the only thing that I don't have on the information for these is how long each series is.
Yeah.
If this is a like, let's say it's a standard 24 episode show, I think that you would need like at least a 5 episode run to get into it.
Probably.
And sometimes that's asking too much.
Yeah, that's fair.
If it doesn't hook me in the first 2 episodes, I'd say I drop it.
Yeah, the 2 episode treatment is usually more than enough for me.
Yeah, I'm a 3 episode person, but
yeah, everyone has
same
like
thing.
their thing. I used to be so bad about that though. I used to have this stupid ideal where it'd be like, if I start a show, I'm gonna finish it.
oh my god, don't ever do that.
And that's how I watched all of Love Hina.
No,
Wow.
I drop shows.
And that's like 120 episodes of
That's a lot of
Holy
stuff,
crap.
my guy.
Shonen Ai, or not Shonen Ai.
It's not
Shonen. It's a shonen show.
Harem.
harem. It's a
show.
harem anime. It's not shonen. It's not shonen.
It's not shonen ai.
Holy crap! Two completely different genres than
Yes.
what Love Hina actually is.
I meant that there was a boy and he loves things, not there are boys who love each other. I can't even think of another boy in that show. Anyways, that's kind of our quick little preview for summer 2016. We might look into them again later. We might even look into more shows because in the summer I find that they always come up with some more stuff. It's kind of like movies. They produce a lot more, and there's some extra stuff. Like there's a couple of things like Berserk's coming out.
Yeah, Berserk's coming out, which I'm really excited
you're
for.
hype for that.
Yeah,
probably.
I'm super hype. So like Berserk,
We might talk about
yeah,
that.
we might talk
like-
about Berserk.
Like we'll explore it a little bit more later.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about Berserk because I know that you're super into it.
So like Berserk's a really, really old manga series, like back from the 80s. And it had an anime back in the 90s, like when it was still
My love for you
coming. It's like
is like a truck.
Berserker.
Would you like to making
Berserker.
Oh, goodness.
That's a little bit of a Clerks reference. Anyways,
But it had an anime back in the day that kind of like had its own original ending because the manga wasn't done, and the manga is still not done. For those who are Berserk fans out there, they did finally get off the boat 7 years later,
fresh off the boat.
which is also a good show. But they recently revisited Berserk as a movie series covering the Golden Age arc. And so now it looks like the Berserk anime is now going to go back to the Black Swordsman arc, which is the first arc of the manga, and start the Berserk story from the very beginning.
Interesting.
Whereas Golden Age takes place before the Black Swordsman arc, but it's kind of like a self-contained flashback.
Cool.
Yeah.
Also, One Piece is still on.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a show I'm still watching.
I know.
I'm on
I know.
episode 700.
I know.
Oh my god.
I know.
I love the show.
The
Actually,
new movies
if
coming
anyone, if anyone is actually like looking for a long running like shonen show where you're not like in the same vein as Naruto or Dragon
I
Ball.
don't think anyone needs an
Bleach.
introduction to One Piece.
No,
honestly.
but I mean like the reason why I watch it is because it's more creative than any of those other shows that I've ever seen.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
That's the number one thing. Like, and not saying like I love Dragon Ball, but you know what Dragon Ball is all about is literally like I'm gonna yell louder than you can, and
Yeah,
then I'm
that's
going
true.
to shoot a bigger blue beam than you can. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. But like One Piece, like, and it's not to say that Bleach wasn't creative or Naruto wasn't creative with some of like its powers and stuff that comes out with each antagonist or protagonist. It's just that like One Piece seems endlessly creative. Like every time they show you a new character,
Aren't they
you
not even
can't predict.
halfway as
You can't
well?
predict.
They're not even halfway either.
Yeah.
I would say they're about 1/3 right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, according to the author, he's like not even.
Like at least in the anime, I haven't read the manga, but from what I can tell in the anime, unless they like cut it short, and I don't think they will because it is one of the biggest shows as well. Like it's not gonna it's not losing
It's
viewers.
one of the most popular shows in Asia. Like,
Yeah.
It's definitely around the 1/3 mark. is how I
Holy
feel.
crap.
Yeah.
So it could be a 2100 episode show.
Jeez, that's like
goodness.
Detective Conan level.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just putting it out there.
But yeah. Berserk's
Anyways,
coming out. I love
those
Berserk.
those are some great shows that we have. And
Now
if
word
you,
from our sponsors.
Yes, a word from our sponsors, especially if you're looking to cosplays from some of these upcoming seasons of shows. Our sponsor for this episode is Mithril Wigs. Mithril Wigs is a new cosplay wig brand based in Western Canada that will be joining us at Otafest this year. They design their own line of heat-resistant wigs and blend their own unique multi-dimensional colors. Mithril Wigs are a Canadian company, so shipping nationwide is quick. No more worries about getting a wig in time for any last-minute cosplay plans. Mithril Wigs aims to be a leading supplier of cosplay wigs across Canada and actively listens to their customers to expand their selection of styles and colors. They have some exciting new products coming out in the next few months, so be sure to give them a visit at mithrilwigs.com. That's mithrilwigs.com, MYTHRIL wigs.com. And I believe Alexis here does use some of their wigs.
Yeah, I've used a bunch of their wigs before. I really, I'm a really big fan of their fibers. Anybody who cosplays knows it.
They use synthetics?
Yeah, so they do use synthetics. Most wig companies do, or human hair is way too expensive for cosplay.
Yeah, no.
But their wigs are really soft. They're nice and thick. They're nice and shiny. They don't tangle very easily, which I really like. I have a bunch of short wigs from them, but I also have like one big long wig that I've put through a ton of work. I've curled it a bunch of times. I've straightened it.
What's that one for?
That's my Anthe wig, so it's purple. It's my purple Anthe Hanemia wig.
Cool.
So that one's been through, all kinds of stuff, and it's still looking really nice. Like,
Yeah, Sarah's in the process of styling two of them right now, and yeah, they look really good.
That's great.
Also, their employees are very competent and very passionate about cosplay as well. I got a chance to meet some of them down at Comic Expo
yeah,
Oh,
they have a
okay.
table.
weeks ago,
Yeah.
and yeah, they're great people too. So yeah,
That's
just
awesome.
support them, not just because they're a good company, but because there's great people working for
Yeah,
them.
and
They're based in
local.
Canada, or
Yeah.
they're not
in
local, but they're based in Vancouver, I believe.
Yes.
I believe it's
somewhere in BC. Somewhere
Yeah,
in
it's
BC.
BC.
Yeah,
I think their
Victoria,
main
Richmond
office
or
is in
somewhere.
Vancouver.
Right.
Yeah,
I think.
and again, shipping's a lot easier,
Real
a lot
fast.
quicker. Everything's in Canadian dollars.
Yeah, it's great. I always brag about I ordered my first week I ordered from them. I ordered, I think, at like 6 p.m. and it arrived at 9 a.m. the next day.
That's pretty good.
And I was just like, how?
That's a very
That's
good
legendary
endorsement.
stuff. Unless you're
Very
just
good
like,
endorsement.
it has to be Amazon Prime for it to be that good usually. So.
Yeah. And that was through Canada Post, which I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about something I actually know something about.
Sure.
Yeah, because again, I'm not an anime person, right?
Let's talk about games.
I'm much more of a video game person. Exactly.
We have some great games coming up.
Or out already.
I think this year in general is gonna be a great season, but coming
Season.
up like no season for
Great year.
yeah, well, games
Great
do
year.
come out.
Okay,
They're-
quarter. No, they're quarterly releases. that's
Sure,
it.
whatever
Or
they
seasonal.
want to, however they want to feel about themselves, it doesn't really matter at all. Most games sell a season pass.
That's
So-
true, and well, a season pass lasts a year.
I know.
until the next.
I don't know why
release.
it's really weird. It's like kind of subscription-y, but anyways, the
Yeah,
point
it
is, let's actually talk about those games instead of talk about how they operate. One that you really like is Uncharted 4.
Oh God, it's so good.
Yeah.
I've been playing it.
Tell
Oh,
me
it's so
about
good.
it.
It is so good.
I have never played an Uncharted series.
You
Tell
need to
me.
start. Okay, so
First of all, I need to buy a
you need to get a
PlayStation.
PS4.
Yeah.
You need to get a PS4, and you need to buy Uncharted Collection, the HD
Okay.
one. So it's the first 3 Uncharted games in an HD package, and they're all in 1080p, 60 frames per second, and they all look gorgeous. And actually, those games hold up really well.
What are they about?
Okay, so they're about Nathan Drake, who is a treasure hunter. He's an explorer, and he's kind of like Indiana Jones in the sense that he's like a wisecracker as well.
Okay.
like a typical ordinary guy who's become, an adventurer. And Uncharted 4, the reason why I like it so much is that the story's all about him, and it's the last game of the series. And Naughty Dog, the developers, have for sure. They have
That's
said
fair.
that this is the last game of the series, and it is about him wrapping up all the threads that have been kind of like put into motion from the first 3 games, and it's him and his emotional resolution, I guess.
Oh, that's kind of that sounds neat.
But yeah, no, like other than that though, the game plays like butter. It's so good. Like just the gun.
Oh my god, you just turned into what's her name? Dean. Her last name is Dean. I can't remember. She's like this old lady.
Paula Dean.
Paula Dean.
Okay. Well, I'm not
you just compared something to butter?
I'm not racist. So
no, I know.
I'm not racist, so we're not going to complete the picture there. No, but what I mean by that is that like all the gameplay systems work together very well, and like the gunplay feels amazing, and it looks incredible. It is the best looking PS4 game, bar none.
Oh, I'm excited then. I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah, and the frame rate doesn't tank like Final Fantasy.
Oh, like the 15 demo.
Yeah, it stays at a consistent 30 frames per second. They tried to drop back down to 30 just because there's so much stuff going on, but like the multiplayer's in 60
What does it
FPS.
play like? Like what?
Okay,
what
so
is the style?
It's a third-person shooter / exploratory game. So the new Tomb Raider reboot is basically, I wouldn't say a ripoff. It's modeled off of the Uncharted games. They're actually adventure games with third-person shooter gameplay.
Neat.
Yeah,
I think I saw Uncharted 3 at your house.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, and Uncharted 4 is more of the same, but like they just added so much more stuff to it. So like now with traversal, you can slide down hills and jump off of them. And then if you got like a branch above, you can throw a rope and like swing across a chasm. And then like you can land on a dude, punch him, catch his gun, and shoot other dudes, and it's all seamless.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
I like stuff like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. What else can I say about it? Just other than that, it just looks incredible.
It looks good. Yeah, I need to get my PS4. I really do. Mm-hmm. So there's too many games coming out.
Yeah,
I'm missing out on them. I'm behind.
Yeah, no, I mean you're looking forward to Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 15. So
yeah,
I think
of course.
Now's a good time.
So now's a good time to. Well, I'm holding out because I'm like, what if they announce like a collector's edition?
There is an Uncharted 4 collector's PS4.
Oh, that's true.
For
Maybe
I could do
that.
$500. So yeah, that's a good. That's a good place to. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways, yeah, like I've been playing it. It just plays incredibly. The voice acting is incredible. It's the two guys who are in every single game ever, Nolan North and Troy Baker, are the two starters. So you know it's a good game.
And you've gotten all your games signed.
Yeah. Troy Baker didn't show up at Calgary Expo.
Aww.
Otherwise, I would have gotten pretty much my entire gaming collection signed between him and Nolan North. But yeah, anyways.
I heard the sadness in his heart just now.
No,
yeah,
Troy.
If you just rewind really quickly about 5 seconds and then just replay it in slow-mo, you'll definitely just hear like, oh, he wasn't here.
Well, I met Troy at AnimeThon. I talked to him like one-on-one, and it was just, it was
good
awesome.
Yeah,
so.
They're really awesome people.
That's
yeah,
good.
so Uncharted 4 is really good. But I think a lot of people who aren't really into those console games, there's one really big thing that happened the last week.
Overwatch.
I'm so hyped.
I'm interested in it. Like, I didn't get a chance to play the beta.
Okay, I want to preface with none of us got to play the beta. I was too busy.
I didn't play it. I'm way too busy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Yeah, Alfred's
too.
busy. Alexis is probably not really that busy, but
I'm
she
not
just didn't
as
play.
busy, but I just didn't get around to playing it. But I've been watching a lot of the
Discourse. And I've been following it massively. Actually, with how good the beta's reviews have been, generally speaking, I mean, like, no game's perfect, and beta is especially a terrible time to really evaluate a game for its merits.
Yeah.
But it seems like they've got a lot of the polish down and all the stuff in, and that actually motivated me to actually do the pre-order.
Right.
Yeah, I really want it.
It's honestly too bad that none of us have played it because, like, I was a huge fan of TF2.
Yeah, I love TF2.
That was the
fan of TF2.
No, that's the thing. I wasn't gonna get it if it was gonna be exactly like TF2. I was not. I'm done with TF2. I have nothing against it. It's just that I have played.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Thousands of hours.
Yeah, me too. I feel you. I feel the same way because I look at like my hour count in TF2 and I'm like, I just can't play this game anymore.
Yeah,
like,
but
I've had
the
enough.
thing is, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I was gonna get it if it was more similar to TF2. That's interesting because like I didn't want like a first person and third person MOBA.
If you want to play something that's more like TF2, I would have to recommend Battleborn.
Yeah, it's not. It has aspects of TF2 that I like in terms of it being a 6 versus 6,
creative.
but it's very different in terms of gameplay.
One of the big things
like that.
with TF2 is like you've got your standard 9 classes, and they're broken up into like 3 defense, 3 offense, 3 support, that kind of thing, right? Whereas Overwatch has 21 characters, 21 heroes. And it definitely plays a little bit more like a MOBA. Each character has that's 4 skills.
Instant turn off for me. Instantly.
I think it's far more creative than TF2 could ever be.
Okay, fine.
And that's the
I'll give it a try, but seriously, like,
it doesn't have the MOBA gameplay. It doesn't have a MOBA
feel because I hate
MOBAs too.
I don't hate MOBAs. I don't play them. I don't like. I
try
to get in the lull again, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
They just drive me nuts. I just can't do it. Like, it has a MOBA feel in the sense that all of the characters have skills, like beyond just press X to attack, press Y to defend.
Yeah. Like, it's not just to hold down your mouse and then that's your skill. For
yeah, well, obviously, because it's like a shooter, right? There's got to be a little more interactivity, but it's like, I don't know. If it comes down to like pop this ability at this timing and stuff, it's like, oh, come on, like, please.
It's like there is that aspect if you want there to be, but you don't have to.
Okay, yeah, because I expect almost like an arena shooter.
It's it's that, if anything, it's more reactive. Like, an FPS is extremely reactive,
right?
Like Twitch shooting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it definitely lies closer to that than it does a MOBA, but it has MOBA elements. Again, I was just wanting to talk about the characters. The character design is beautiful.
Oh,
if you
gorgeous.
watch any of the trailers, they look like a Pixar movie, except like just as beautiful, just with more action and like more.
I just love the variety.
Yeah,
like there's such a variety of characters.
The only downside right now, I would say, and it is kind of a big downside in my opinion, but that's something they can work on. They can do more with it. There's only 3 game modes right now, and that's Escort, which is a payload. Assault, which is multiple control point, like domination, and then also Control, which is a single control point.
Basically,
domination.
capture the flag,
or King of the Hill. You mean?
Yeah,
it's definitely King of the Hill.
Well, that's not a problem because with TF2, I end up basically just playing the Control game mode anyways.
Yeah,
right?
Sure, but I'm just saying that there's no deathmatch. And remember, one of the core objectives in TF2 is that there's an intel grab mode.
Right.
There's at least 5 modes, I think, in
stuff,
Intel. So I guess it is less. But I mean, those are things that can be added later. So they have 3 really good ones.
Okay, now since it's a Blizzard game, I have to ask this. Like, what does the modding look like so far? Do you guys know anything about that?
I didn't see anything like that in what I've been looking at.
Because
I don't know if that's going to be a thing later or not.
I hope not. Because if it's got like a MOBA style gameplay, I can see just like some modder turning it into a MOBA, and that will be the only gameplay mode being played.
I could see that happening too, and I wouldn't like that.
I don't think they want to do that, and I also don't feel that. Like, I understand where your idea is coming from, especially with how things are handled, but like Blizzard has a MOBA. If you want to play a MOBA, they have Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, but
they have and also not that many of their games are moddable anymore. Not really.
Yeah.
Well, StarCraft 2 is still crazy moddable.
Like, I would say StarCraft and Diablo 3 are the main ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And WoW. Obviously, that's a huge oversight for not mentioning that first.
Is WoW moddable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Incredibly so.
All right. Yeah.
But like Hearthstone, no, not really. Yeah. Heroes of the Storm, again, not really. I think that they're moving towards less of that, which is totally okay. I think they would just want to focus on their primary product as opposed to giving people more abilities to change their product.
I just like the Nerf Bastion discourse is really, really funny to me.
Yeah, and see, that's what kind of like gets to me, because I see so many like people complaining about certain abilities and certain characters being OP and stuff, and
it's not really abilities. It's just the character.
People need to learn to play the game.
I guess so.
Right now, it's very much like
and
people
there we
are
go.
doing.
Now we're going down MOBA route. Learn to play, right? It's like,
no, it's more than like
people are bitching about this one character.
Right.
This character's name is Bastion. For anyone who doesn't know,
Bastion
is a robot. He's a robot he's a mobile sentry. He's a mobile turret.
Yeah.
Sorry. So he actually has a Gatling gun mode that once you stay mobile, you have like a 360 degree and you have a Gatling gun and you just, shoot the crap out of something that's in your way. But you are essentially like, stationary and everything like that. Now, how that can be really disadvantageous for an opposing character is that obviously sentry guns are sentry guns for a reason. They're strong for a reason. It's because they have control of a choke point usually.
Yeah.
So players but it's true. You need to learn how to overwhelm that. It's the same thing in TF2 if you came up against a medic and a heavy, and then you Uber up and you've got a sentry there.
It's very much like when I remember playing TF2. It was very much that like people would pick a class, and that's the class they would play.
They stick
the
with,
whole time they play. So if you play the game for 500 hours and you play as a soldier, you're the soldier for all 500 hours.
That's not true at all.
Well, some people do.
No,
okay, fine.
I disagree because I've played competitively. You choose 2 characters and you learn
yeah,
those
that's
characters.
true, especially competitively.
And same thing with MOBAs. You learn maybe a handful, even though they've got a roster of like hundreds.
No, but I don't know how competitive this game is going to be, though. I mean, like, it's
just not even in that sense, but like people, there's a lot of people when they just approach these kind of games, they pick two characters, they learn those two characters.
The point is that Overwatch really encourages character switching.
Yeah,
okay, sure.
It's very much like different characters are going to be stronger against other kinds of characters.
Right.
If you are encountering difficulties, you need to switch character and try and
that makes sense.
counter that.
Yeah.
All right. Another big question, because it's also a Blizzard game. Do you think it's going to be an esport?
I could see it.
Yeah, because
one.
Hearthstone is
I
huge
think people
right
will
now,
just force it into an esport.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't. I don't see why it couldn't be one. I also think that
like it's a tournament game.
Well, no, but so, the thing about esports is that there has to be a certain level of balance and a certain level of, like I'd say not even strategy, like finesse to playing it, right? Like what is the skill cap is what I'm saying, right?
It really depends, because it seems like some characters are easier to play than others.
It looks pretty casual in the sense that I can pick it up and play it, right? And like it won't take me long to
I think that's because of how it looks. I think that's why it looks so inviting. Right. However, I would say that the meat of the game, like the strategy in the game, isn't because of your character-based skills. Although they are unique, it's your ability to play the game as an FPS as well. Yeah. Because you still have your basic, your shots, and you have your like some characters only have melee, so you have to learn how to specialize within that range before you get all fancy with your skills, right?
Yeah, it's very much like you need to be able to play a character, but not necessarily play that character perfectly.
Right.
You need to play characters according to the situation you see.
And the main thing that I've heard that's super encouraging as well is this game really encourages the team dynamic. It's not about like you want to play Hanzo. Yeah, you want to play Hanzo, and Hanzo is like this like amazing Japanese archer, and he kind of goes around and he can climb buildings and he shoots arrows. He snipes and stuff like that. Oh, damn it, my phone. Sorry. And basically he does all these things, but he also is like he can't just do it alone. Right. He can do loads of damage.
Okay, he
cannot.
That's interesting. Okay,
you can't have one character be a tank and carry the team.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the again Team Fortress though, you could overrun teams as if you were in good unison with a like heavy medic or medic with a soldier. That's enough to even in a 9 versus 9.
Yeah,
that's enough.
Two people can.
You can definitely win the game.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right, so I guess I don't know. I guess I'll have to try it at some point, just because like it's gonna be big.
You can play on PS4. I have it on PC.
I'm not gonna get it on console, just as by principle, which is kind of sad because I know my PC's getting on the age, and there is another game coming out very soon that I really want to play, which is Doom.
Yeah, that's true. Doom's coming out.
Doom looks pretty good.
Have you guys played the old school Doom?
I have a little bit.
Old school Doom a little bit back in the day.
Okay, so
it's been quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
Actually,
so what do you remember?
Because I was bad at it.
I have a feeling that a lot of people who are listening have never played Doom.
No, well,
I think it's more likely than.
Do you have demographic data, Jay, that I'm not aware of?
What demographic data is the fact that no one really plays a lot of old stuff anymore.
Okay, fine. Yeah, actually, I did see a teens react to Doom thing.
Oh, no.
So yeah.
Do not. It's not that I'm old. I am getting older, but kids react and teen react is
it
literally...
makes me feel ancient.
Yeah, I agree.
It makes me feel disappointed. Basically.
Yeah, a little. Anyways, but you two have played a bit of it. Right? What do you remember from Doom?
I remember being awful at it.
Okay.
I remember it being a difficult game.
Yeah, okay. I remember the BFG.
Yeah, the BFG. Yeah, everyone remembers the BFG. Yeah.
I remember, honestly, I remember having a lot of good times. It wasn't my first FPS. My first FPS was Counter-Strike 1.4 back in the day.
Yeah.
But I played Doom around when I was about 16, 17. And it was fun, just didn't play for too long, to be honest. But
yeah,
it's hard on the eyes.
That's hard on the eyes, because it's like, what, 1994?
Yeah, something like that.
95?
With those type of graphics, it's not the same thing as like pixel art where it doesn't really age.
Right.
And it's not like 3D.
Well, no, it is pixel
CG.
art. It totally is pixel art because it's like everything's actually done in a pixel art style.
You know what I mean. It's not. It's not
fine.
like timeless classic like Super Mario.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Well, at least to me it is. But I mean, that's just my nostalgia.
It's harder but Mario's easier on the eyes than.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But anyways, like this is basically the original Doom games, and you know how Doom 3 kind of took a turn towards survival horror rather than.
Yeah.
This is a return to the roots, quote unquote.
Oh, okay.
And it's like hyper violent. It's hyper fast. It's
I've
twitchy.
seen some multiplayer.
Okay, now that's the thing. And I don't know why this game was marketed this way, but it's marketed as a console shooter. So all the E3 demos and stuff, you watch an E3 demo of a shooter, what do you like envision? You see a guy walking out extremely slowly and taking in the environment. And in reality, you don't play an FPS like that.
No.
You just don't, right?
You go in, you find a gun.
You find a gun and you shoot crap, right? And like
Yes.
that's how it is. But like that's what they demoed Doom as. But like they were just showing off, it's super gory and stuff. And like I was like, okay, maybe they're trying too hard. But recently, Nvidia put out a PC demo. Or like a video of a demo of it running on PC at 60 frames per second. Mm-hmm. And holy crap.
Yeah.
It is so fast. It is like probably so
I wouldn't say I don't really love the environments from what I've seen.
It doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter.
Because you won't see them.
Because you won't see them. They're going by so
it does
fast.
Matter.
Yeah.
I mean, like you talk about. Yeah.
No, I get what you mean. Yeah. Because but
it's where you play.
Yeah. It's
not particularly creative.
Right. But see, the thing about the original Doom, though, was that the levels were abstract in the sense that, like, they were called military base. They were called power plants. Right?
Well, it was very utilitarian.
Yeah, but like they were called that, but they didn't resemble those at all. The thing about the original Doom levels is that they were created specifically for you to run through and blast crap as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And this carries that forward, where the aesthetic is only just there as a coat of paint. And I'm thrilled that they.
I kind of
like
that too because it very much ties the focus back onto the gameplay.
And exactly, and like a lot of people were upset that they added execution moves, which are like, you stun an enemy, you go up to them, and you get a pre-baked animation, like a quick time event, right? And like just watching the PC demo of like someone playing this, they actually sped those up. So they're seamless with the gameplay. So you can blast a dude in the face, punch him out, and run up and like parkour up a thing, and then like you just jump down, swich weapons in midair, and like
keep going.
So it doesn't break the illusion, and it doesn't break the
adrenaline. Like that's fine for for instance, like Skyrim, where you have a kill animation of something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what I was.
But it takes you out of the game, right? So you're saying that they incorporated that kill scene within the game, so it feels seamless, and then you can just keep them moving forward and get another one of those.
Yeah, and I'm filled with hope again because like the multiplayer beta for Doom didn't get very good reviews at all. It almost felt like a lot of people were saying that the game didn't like know what it wanted to be. Is it Call of Duty? Is it Quake? Is it like somewhere in between?
It looks like Quake. Again, I've just watched some Let's Plays of it in the multiplayer. It looks and really feels like Quake, except probably less. Actually, I don't know. I don't really want to say less fun because I haven't played
less
it.
Less aerial, a little less verticality,
less creative
as well, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's definitely twitchy. It's definitely fast, which is like what I'm glad.
It's responsive. It seems.
Yeah,
I think they did really well with the gameplay aspects.
Just watching from this PC demo, it looks like they did. So like, I'm only gonna get that game on PC if possible, but that means I need to upgrade. So
it's okay. We all have to upgrade.
We all have to upgrade.
Well, I got a job.
No,
now,
you got a new. You
need to upgrade. What are you talking about? Okay, you walk into this like weeaboo queen's room, and she's got this sick gaming PC sitting on her desk with like liquid cooling and like
the worst part is I don't even know
through.
What game. Most of the games she plays is on her friggin' phone.
Yeah, I play mostly
you play
mobile
Puzzle and
games.
Dragons.
Puzzle and Dragons and play Mitomo now.
I don't want to
play Triple Triad.
Yeah, they're perfectly fine. Like they're good games. And then but you have this like $2,000 PC. Like you want to switch? You want to switch computers?
No, I don't.
And lately, what you've been playing on is like Final Fantasy VII, and not even like the remake. It's like the HD remaster on Steam.
HD remaster on Steam. No, I play Typo. I've been playing a lot of Typo.
Okay, Typo
because that HD. Also requires so much.
It's a PS Vita port.
No, it's not. It's not the Vita. Well, it's not the Vita port. It's the HD
whatever.
Re-release.
Still, you're not running like the latest and greatest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not like
it's not.
It's not killing anything.
It's not even like Fallout 4 or anything, and you're not even playing like big AAA games,
Yeah,
which is
that's
what
true.
those PCs are for.
Yeah.
You know what? It's your money. It's your
You know
stuff.
what? Okay,
Exactly.
how about
But
this?
then there's like us, like two. It's just like, come on, bro.
Well, I can probably afford a new PC pretty soon, so I think I'm gonna like that's.
I'll get
my
I'll get one new
purchase.
this summer as well.
Yeah, or you know what? Like I'll just buy Doom and come over to your house and play it.
Yeah.
and I'll just spend
I'm fine
50
with
hours
that.
in your basement.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
So, okay, so we're probably out of time almost.
Yeah, we're pretty much ending up here now.
Yeah.
So that was
Just a little quick
summer
take
in a
summer
nutshell for us geeks. I'm not going to be watching anime. I'm just going to be playing games all summer.
I'll watch a little bit.
I'm gonna watch anime and play games.
E3
And
as well is coming up.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so hyped for
Oh, I'm
E3.
so excited.
And but the thing is, we can't get excited for it yet just because it's after Otafest.
Yeah, that's
My
true.
only thing that I'm excited about is Zelda. Everyone knows this.
Yeah,
I'm just
everyone's
waiting for
hyped
Zelda.
for Zelda.
Square Enix, I'm begging
We
you.
will.
It's so weird though. Quick aside,
Yeah.
because they're talking about how Nintendo's already talking about their E3 chat. It's just Zelda.
Yep,
That's
I know,
that's
I've
the
heard.
rumor. Like they're not gonna run with
Well, the
any
thing
other
is,
announcements.
Well, there's Pokemon.
the other rumors that
No. Literally,
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
only
it is.
Zelda.
E3
Pokemon's-
specific.
No,
Yeah.
well, but I think there's a reason for that because apparently the new Zelda is also going to be a launch title for the NX.
And not
okay.
just that, they're also saying that it's going to take some kind of departure from the regular series.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
Other than
Interesting.
and I think that they mean more than just the open world mechanic.
You know what though? We should probably save this discussion for when we actually have an E3 episode, which undoubtedly we will have an E3 episode.
course.
Oh,
I think.
absolutely.
So
It would be like, this company won, and I'll be like, shut the hell up.
okay, but dude, Sony last
always
couple of years.
wins.
No, they don't.
Nintendo has
last 2
probably-
years.
Okay, that's
last
true.
2 years,
Nintendo-
Sony has won, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Nintendo before that had done
Yeah,
really
that's
well.
true. You're right.
Yeah, that's true.
The Wii U has been
Sony,
less than
please
good.
give me another remake trailer and put Sephiroth in it. Thank you. Bye.
No,
That's all I want.
Signing off. that's your
that's your sign off.
that's your sign off.
I can be.
Okay, repeat that when we actually sign off.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. Anyways, thanks for listening. That's our little recap for all of our summer stuff. We want to thank Mithril Wigs again for sponsoring this episode. If you're interested with sponsoring any of our podcasts, please contact us at sponsorship@otafest.com. And again, I'm Jay signing off.
I'm Dia.
And I'm Alfred signing off. Good night.